Om Shri Sai Ram. Welcome to this episode of Oh My Sai. I lost my father when I was 14 years old. That incident changed my life completely. It turned my life upside down to a point where I could not share my pain or my frustration or even my thoughts with anybody very easily. I did not trust people very easily to share what was in my mind. So I started losing direction in my life, so to say. So I used to struggle a lot with people. I used to struggle a lot with my thoughts, and I did not have anybody to guide me at that point of time. I felt I was all alone. I could not make any friends properly. That was how my life was. At least 10 years back, and I was a very religious person. I used to like gods when my father was alive, but when he passed away, I stopped going to temples. I got to a point where I started hating gods and did not even enter my own puja room. So this went on for some years, and I finished my graduation. I landed a job, and during the initial phase of my job, I would listen to some songs, and some of those had some references to Rudram. I had no idea what Rudram was. I had no idea what Vedas were, and I would just listen to them and feel. I don't know where that thought came from, but I would feel somehow I shouldn't misinterpret these or say these in a way not meant to be said. I wanted to be very perfect. I somehow felt I should be perfect when I say these lines. So when I came back and tried to understand where they come from, I came to know there is something called Rudram, and out of the blue, I just wanted to learn it. I had no idea how to learn it. I did not know Sanskrit also, but out of the blue, I just out of nowhere, I just had the instinct to learn Rudram. This was 10 years back, and I had no idea who Swami was or what he was about to do in my life. And this was my thought then. We'll learn Rudram. I did not bother about how long it was or who I learned it from. I just started listening to Rudram on a daily basis. One of my major support materials was the Vedam tutor from the media center. So this is how I started getting into spirituality, and that is also the time when Swami came in. So I started getting different tidbits about Swami from different people who I did not expect to know Swami, and those sort of started laying foundation to the kind of person that I was building Swami in my mind as. Swami also came in my dream, and he tried to. I think he tried to tell me, at least now start learning Rudram, or start learning how to live with the proper direction. So I wanted to test Swami. I started reading up on Swami, but it was all going over the head. I could not process a lot of things I was coming to know about Swami. So I wanted to test him, and I put Swami through a lot of tests. One of them was, in my company, there is a very strict policy about using personal information. One of those days, my manager and I were sent an email by the security team that stating I had sent an email from my personal desk to the official email, which is not something I should have done. They mentioned in the email that I had brought in personal information into my office system, which was something to be questioned and acted upon. So I was just about to go to office. I was just about to start to office, and I was confused about what to do. My manager, when he called and said, he said, I'm not comfortable about this. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what the repercussions for this will be. So I was shaking to say the least. And while driving, I told Swami, if this gets resolved properly, I'll trust you. So that was one of the tests I put him through, and I started to office. The moment I reached office, my manager was not very irritated or in a bad mood like I expected him to be. I went to him and asked, what should I do about this? And he said the security team just called some time back. They cancelled the inquiry and said, we do not think this is a very serious thing to be discussed about. So it strengthened the trust I could place on Swami. Many instances like these made me build trust on Swami. It was a very slow process, but it was very steady. Eventually, I came to a stage where Vedam started to become a passion for me. Swami has spoken a lot about understanding the inner significance of whatever we are chanting, and that has actually made me look at Vedas or mantras in a very different light. So that is how my journey started, and today I am here as part of Atirudra Mahayajnam as a chanter. It has so far been a very fulfilling journey, and there has been a lot of oh my sai moments like this, but I would strongly say, I would confidently say, the moment Rudram came into my life is the is the starting point, is the first oh my sai moment that I experienced. And Swami has been even if I have not seen Swami physically, he has been making me feel his presence every step of the way, and I hope it continues. I hope I live up to Swami's expectations, and I hope I do justice to all the love that he pours on me. Jai Sai Ram.